know Ben mentioned it a few minutes ago. So we recently had Chris McLaughlin on the podcast, and that podcast was all about family and relationships and retirement. So naturally, family is a big theme in retirement. And to your point, I really like what you said about how this COVID-19 crisis is sort of accelerating certainly the technology there. Can you just talk about how and it may be now as we see it live time, but how technology is going to impact how, family relationships stay intact throughout retirement?
So we know that across the United States, generationally, we are having smaller families. They oftentimes are dispersed from a distance standpoint quite a ways. Yet those people are crucially important to us. And one of the things that is really important is staying a part of the family agenda, right? We have several examples of technology companies. One in particular that's putting technology in the hands of seniors who are in care communities. And one of the things that their users say is, just to know that somebody cares that you got up in the morning, right? To hear what you're planning today, the casual conversations that we get cut off from sometimes are really important. And so, the FaceTimes or FaceTime, Facebook, I always use my mother as an example. My mom lives in suburban Philadelphia still. My daughter graduated from the University of Tennessee in Knoxville last year. My mom had never visited Knoxville, Tennessee, but through the magic of Skype and FaceTime, she met my daughter's roommates, her boyfriend, toured the campus, even told her what curtains to put up at the dorm room, right? It's not
awesome.
It's not the big, deep conversations. It's the everyday, how do we stay a part of the agenda of the people who care for us? And in terms of this current crisis, I think it is accelerating things. I always meet people who, if I were to give a presentation to 30 or 40 people at a pop, I could tell you there's at least 2 people in the room that say, smartphones may be fine for you, but I still carry my flip phone. Thank you very much. Almost like a badge of honor.
Yeah.
Right? Well, I think, perhaps what we're going through now exposes some of the weaknesses. And what I always say is, if you're not at least aware, you don't have to become a power user of technology. But if you're not aware of what technology the people who you care about are using to communicate, to transport, and transact, you run the risk of increasing the chances of isolation as you age.
Yeah.
And so, whatever those technologies may be, and, I'm a great test study because I'm not really that great with tech. I know what they do, but I ask my kids all the time, look, nobody under 40 understands Snapchat. I don't care. You are. So just understand, what is it? How do you use it? I can still look at it and say, I'm not ready for that yet. But the technologies that we are using to communicate, it's important, and it's keeping families connected.